What is up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of the Driving Professor. And for those of you who do not know me, I am your hostess Rashid. And today, a lot of people don't know I was an over the road, truck driver there, and I did it for about 2.5 years. And we're going to look at the same thing as we did with the car crash, confirmations. This is the driving professor reacts to tractor trailer crashes, and then you'd also people who actually drive cars can actually learn a lot. I think people don't see enough of truck accidents to understand that there's a lot of poorly trained truck drivers out here, and why you should be very, very leery around them. And who's teaching these people? Well, I am. If they watch the series, they'll actually become better drivers, and our roads will become safer for it. So, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think of my analysis here. Let's get into it. Alright, so right now he's driving way too close. He needs to be about 7 or 8 seconds back. This is the first time I'm actually seeing this. I'm watching it with you guys. So he's driving way too close. I forgot to mention I've been doing this for about 21 years. I was 2 years over the road trucker, like what most of these videos are. And I was I'm still a bus driver for about 19 years driving a bus with 0 preventable accidents, which is not that easy to do. All right, let's get into it. All right, so he doesn't see what happens when you drive too close. He doesn't even have time to even react to this. It takes about 5 seconds just for the air to get out of the air compressor into the brakes, so it takes about 94 feet to actually stop a tractor trailer. So he needs to give himself more space. Spacing is the key. All right, let's move on here. All right, yeah. All right, you got to get the big picture when you drive. I'm gonna sound very redundant when it comes to this, but that's the whole key to getting people to actually get to unconscious competence level when it comes to driving. Driving a truck, driving a bus, driving a car is relatively easy. Keep the damn thing between the lines, but 95% of this is actual mental, and he was seeing tunnel vision. He wasn't seeing the hazard right around here. And people do this all the time, guys. So when you see they do it in, when I'm driving my car, they do it when I'm actually driving the bus. I have to slow down. Just slow down. Don't go doing 30, 40, 50 miles, because people have poor judgment skills out here. And a tractor trailer, again, does not stop that easily, nor does it turn that easily. So you have to be in a braking position to actually, I don't know, man. Some people, man, just, that's an ugly crash right there. I don't know if that guy in the other truck even survived that. All right, so as soon as I seen that, I would immediately actually get over to the right lane, because you don't know if this guy's actually going to swerve out of control. I would be hitting the brakes, not too hard, but enough to where I can control the truck. Man, I'm tongue tied today, and safely get on over, just in case this guy loses control of the truck. But good composure by him right here. Good composure. Excellent composure. Alright, so it's raining right now. And let's see. Oh, hydroplaning. Hydroplaning. Oh. Oh, man. Man. That's that's excellent reaction by our truck driver here, man. Woo. Yeah, definitely check those tires, man. Same thing was with the four wheelers out there. Make sure you have good tires. You know, don't buy used ones because they only last for like 3 or 4 months, 5 months. You know, save up the money and get good tires, man. Brand new tires. Keep them up to date. Matter of fact, I gotta change mine. I think I bought my new tires in 2017. Now it's 2020. But definitely get the tires inspected and make sure that they're up to snuff. Because things like this can actually happen. I've seen this happen before a lot of times. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah, he probably fell asleep there. And that's one of the things too. A lot of these guys, I know I did it before. I used to break the law a lot of times. You're only allowed to drive 10 hours, but sometimes they put these loads on you, like Amazon. They put these, next day delivery loads, and sometimes people fall asleep behind the wheel. That happened to me a couple of times. And I just pulled over and went to sleep, man. I mean, this is when I first started driving. When I do that stuff now as a seasoned vet, hell to the no. Alright, I know I sound a little dull now, but it is about 1:30 in the morning when I'm doing this, and the family sleeps, so I can't get too animated up in here. Alright, let's move on. Oversized load. Let's see what mistakes he makes. Now, who's the guy next to him? What the hell is he doing? Oh, wow. Man. That is ugly. Ugh. Oh! I've been in this scenario a lot of times. Man. Yeah, he's driving too fast for the road conditions. You gotta take your time, man. Even for me, driving 5-10 miles an hour, I've seen so many drivers and truck drivers, people with big pickups. They think they're immune to ice, and you're not. Just take your time, man, because this is the worst scenario. This is the worst scenario right here to actually have an accident in the freezing freaking cold, man. This is horrible to have your truck immobilized, man, because you have no heat. Oh man, you just take your time, man. Even if it takes you 2 or 3 hours longer to do it, take your damn time in inclement weather, please. Let's move on. Alright, so this motorcycle, again, he's just, you gotta look before you, even if the light is green, doesn't necessarily mean it's actually go, in a sense, though. You can actually see the truck speeding up. I don't know what the hell this guy was thinking, man. But had that guy died, which was almost probable there, that truck driver will be in prison for manslaughter, 7 to 10 years. There's a lot of truck drivers in prison right now, man. There's some bus drivers. A lot of truck drivers in jail right now for vehicular manslaughter. And if you're gonna blow a light, man, you know, do it the right way. Make sure traffic isn't moving, you know. So it's just, you know, preventable accidents on both parts right here, but from the motorcycle and from our truck driver here. Let's move on. Let's move on. Thank God nobody got killed. Alright, totally preventable accident on our green trailer here. You gotta leave yourself an out, and again, he's following the car too closely. Let's see. Yep, way too close, man. You need about a good, and these type of conditions, icy conditions, this is way too close here. You need to be about maybe, you know, 300 or 400 feet back, and then you definitely don't want to be rolling next to this guy, you know, this guy with the dash cam, because yeah, this guy spun out, but he doesn't have an out now, so he's not going to be able to bring this truck to a complete stop, and he's going to need to get into the next lane. So by checking your mirrors, you'll know exactly who's beside you. So when you're driving, you gotta check your mirrors every 3 to 5 seconds. You should know where everybody is on the road, how fast they're going, if they're aggressive or not. These are hazards that you definitely have to pinpoint. But definitely a preventable. Even this guy in the dash cam, he should slow down more. He sees what's actually happening, and he shouldn't be next to this truck in this type of inclement weather here. I don't want to be next to no one. You know, I need an out. I need an out. I need all the space I can get just in case you know, something goes down here. This is really bad. All right, let's move on. Yeah, I don't know why his truck rolled over. He was only doing 10 miles an hour. It's not like he approached the curb that quickly, unless they slowed the camera footage down, which I don't think so. I don't know what happened there. Wow. Like, no, if the driver was wearing a seatbelt, he should be fine. Yeah, I was actually almost in one of these pileups in 2014, and again, you have to drive extremely slow, man. And this type of, even though I have a all-wheel drive, I have a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and it's built for, you know, these type of situations. It doesn't mean I'm going to do 20 to 25 miles an hour. You have to drive as fast as you can see, and clearly he didn't. So he couldn't even see beyond, let's see, how many feet? Let's see. So more than 50 feet. So he should be driving about like 10 miles an hour right now. It's definitely I bet it knows. I think there was a person in the pileup that actually lost their legs. That wasn't good. I avoided this. Thank God, man, because I was in a car, and we have a bug in here, well, a moth. I don't know how it got in here, but don't know how it got in here. All the windows are closed, and all right. So let's let's move on. Yeah, but I've been in these pileups here. Nothing much you can do here unless you probably, I don't know. Let's see what. Let's scroll this back. Let's see. The guy in the pickup could have did something, but he had that bus next to him. He couldn't move. So let's see. Had he stood right there, he would have actually avoided the truck actually hitting him. He actually panicked, and why the truck corralled out of control is beyond me. And guys, you gotta use your heads out here. You gotta use your heads out here. Alright, we're gonna wrap this up. This video went in way longer than what I actually wanted. I gotta get a timer on this thing. I wanna try to keep these things to 10 to 12 minutes. So again, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what could be done differently to spruce it up. I think I was dropped on the right side of my head when I was a kid, so creativity, it's not one of my strong suits right there. Alright guys, drive safe, be safe, and peace out.